tok blomi by me talking lo tok plus blong white man. Na iya bloi kam na hari. Happy 46th Independence greetings from your Governor and Honorable Government to you all. I also extend my family's independence greetings to you all as well. Across this beautiful nation of ours, traversing the islands, the coast, the lowlands, and the highlands, I know every patriotic Papua New Guinean is into the independence bill and celebrating the many milestones we have collectively achieved as a young nation despite the challenges that is upon us. Our open member is not with us this morning. He is on national duty also in Port Moresby. I acknowledge Mayor Polorengau Town, Tanakimat, the LLG presidents, the ward members, once more the members of our disciplinary process, students from participating schools, business houses, our public servants, community groups, families, our international friends, Sio Bloimi, PPC Bloimi, Sio Blo, Commander Blo, CIS Bloimi. Thank you, Trulo Yublo, Katai Kam Tete. And everyone who are here in oneness in celebrating our 46 years of political independence. A day where we celebrate as people with an identity to a country called Papua New Guinea. The spirit fostered by our forefathers wanting a political identity. The very essence of being called a Papua New Guinea. Today we acknowledge and salute a group of patriotic Papua New Guineans led by Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare. For the first time, won't be with us in person. Who, despite the many challenges told on in planning and charting a pathway, giving birth to our country. Today also, one member of the Parliament, last Saturday, M2 Illusive Light Long. He was a Port Tema, Roy Biama. A very hardworking person, simple yet dedicated to Alvin Line Long. Today too, I'm Illusive Light Long. They dreamed of a united Papua New Guinea and took the risk of translating an idea of nationhood into paper, thus giving birth to a nation called Papua New Guinea, and allowing us to have an identity as Papua New Guineans. A gift so priceless. You only need to step out of our shores to realize the patriotism of being a Papua New Guinean. The journey hasn't been smooth, admittedly. We have along the way misdirected our efforts, allowed the flourishment and acceptance of poor governance practices, create institutions that promote self-preservation, and allow for corruption to grow roots. Our people have over time become frustrated, distrustful, and disillusioned with government, The gap between what needs to be done and what has to be done, has been done, has grown wider. An undeniable fact that needs collectively effort from all to correct the wrongs and redirect our energy into building trust and confidence. The challenge going forward is to address the issues confronting and begin charting a future fitting for those of us. Hence, we can be severely critical always and complaining. We can be bystanders. We can allow others to work our dreams. Let's raise up and do our bit for nation building, just like Joshua of ancient times, laying the foundation for the Jewish nation of Israel. In our context as Manusians, let's reflect as proud people with a distinct heritage, people molded and shaped by geography and circumstances. Our intuitive mind is a product of our remoteness. The survival instincts will need to activate the strong island genes in us, the resilient attributes that our forefathers were renowned for. Attributes of being independent, being resourceful, workaholics, being innovative, smart, prideful people, and yet humble people also. People who were able to use their circumstances to better themselves. My people, I fully understand your frustrations and your bitterness in lack of progress 46 years on. However, let us always acknowledge and appreciate that our predicaments are far lesser compared with our compatriots on the mainland. Most of our communities are able to access basic government services, whilst those in PNG work days to reach services. However, there are still legacy issues that needed government intervention, and admittedly, progress is painfully slow. I'm urging you all to hang on as the wing of changes is slowly but surely reaching us soon. Soon will we have a modernized terminal with amenities funded by ADB under the CADIP project. This plan by opening Long Misabe by Kamaplo November, where about 120 million is spent for this Planibla airport claiming. And also roads starting NBC to Kawaliap Junction, and finally on to Nrauke, connecting, it's under the Connect PNG project. And I know that next month we'll be having a formal ceremony to start this road claiming. Redevelopment of West Syrian Warp from an Australian Warp Redevelopment Program funding. Formal declaration of Manus as a free trade region. And I know before this year is up, the Prime Minister will announce to the country that Manus now become a free trade region. The development of Dauke into an industrial township. While Lorengau remains our capital, Lorengau remains our economical center. Lorengau remains our hub of government and business. But the walking Dauke by really helping Lorengau and Manus, really move in the direction where you talk to Lorengau. The other complement the other. You may not can look him as challenging to play it, but rather one play help him to complement the other to make Manus even a better place. Improve inter-island shipping services. I think you will survey by November, I think shipload Mr. Malaysia. It cost the government 7 million kina. By coming, hopefully, by servicing more people from the coastal areas. And revamp coastal fishery program, saving our piece of works. While on that one, we like touching more line blaming block road. Walk block road now by car. Now you bless every time passing block road to come. In minimal same all houses established side block road by Moscow. All coconuts now something on side block road where you move come and you must go. Low block government it 20 meter or half side, not 20 meter or half side. But you make him available, and me asking him now as changes he will come up. Let us move with the change. All this plus is by come up, so me talk savvy in advance, so that you must prepare. Time send is come up, you me playing part play, you will make so this plus service. Send is by come up playing. Special thank you to Prime Minister James Marape, Pangu Party, and the government for the special look survey come like Manus. An opportunity not to miss. While it's on this, let me remind all of us that one thing that this government did for us in taking back Papua New Guinea was to ensure we get a better returns from our natural resources. Bear in mind, we have over 51% shares for the first time where the government of Papua New Guinea, the provincial government, and the landowners got a big increase. And this plan now is behind all number of projects and programs in the country, by me expecting all the big projects like gold, gas, oil, mining, by Papua New Guinea, by over 50%, like one tap. And this plan by making real difference, the passing the you make some strong blow money blame me. The time all gold go out, all oil go out, you me by start looking. You come up all kind of money, you come to province, you come to country blame me, then you by looking steady. So I think all of us should commend this government. They stood up for the people of this country. And I think the investors have realized that, and that investors are now able and willing to participate in all these significant developments inside the country. These are significant economic projects aimed at driving our local economy and giving meaning to our vision of being financially autonomous. Thus growing the world economy and progressively growing the province economy, contributing more to the national players. My plea to you all, my people, is to allow for resource sharing and become more active in translating government vision into your own little space. Allow for access to your gravel sites. Allow for mapping and recording of major clan land boundaries, free up customary land, and go into partnership with the state and sell land rents. Allow for establishment of growth centers towards decentralization of public service into rural areas, promoting the ideals of working together as Manusians. These are some of the many promises you must make as partners in development. Your government is working on building you access and connecting you to markets. Do your part by becoming a game changers in your respective wards. Do not compete with each other, but complement each other's efforts towards creating support network of enterprising entities. We need to play our part to continue the progress made in the past by our forefathers, reawakening of a new Manus with all the positive island attributes. I promise to do all I can with the support of the open member and the 12 LLG presidents to progress our province into a robust, financially independent province going forward. The road isn't easy, but with your undivided support, we will slowly but surely transform Manus, thus leaving a positive legacy for our children to build on. Let us learn the lessons of the past 46 years. Let us celebrate many positives and remind ourselves to work together despite our many differences for a progressive Manus and Papua New Guinea. Me pinisim tok-tok lami wante one liklik story. King Blo Syria, iting lo go occupying all Israel. Now all that time emi walking planning blong em talk by me go all same, by me go hide lo hap, you stop lo hap, all Israel army si come, by you me kill him all. But every time all Israel like go lo hap na where, all Israel army no sabi come. All spiders all isa come looking person at talk sabi all same, all money stop lo hap. So king you will wonder, blow when I'm through. He come up all same talk, he must got spy inside lo you. You may check him, you. He got spy stuff inside lo you. And ask him all officers from him, all line from him, all Somare king. You know got spy stuff lo you. Ni blow all get there, ni blow lawyer lo you. But he got one man lo happy, one prophet all call him Elisha. And this plan mania. When I'm something you walking inside of bedroom or you talking to you, and is happy. All same I'm talking all Israel. All same now all get that. All is happy ready now. King it up, alright. You are talking me, this prophet is stuff with. All talking stand on the place, all call him Dr. Knight. By him man. Long night. And makes him all strong army long. Want them all chariots long. All he go now, all is surrounding this city. Morning. 7 by Elisha like come out. I'm like looking. Man, all soldier around him all get happier. And he pray no go to him, he come now looking prophet. And the prophet in the wrong place. All soldier around him all get happy. Elisha talk also, you know can think in planting. Always stop when them me. He plant him up and always stop outside. Elisha pray of it man talk. Up him I block 7 block me na I'm by I belong him hope na I'm by look. That time I belong him hope he like look. Hey, all soldier 2 block. Support him Elisha too. He pull up no go through. All around him city too now all chariots long all. One empire. All come to see Elisha. Time all like see me Elisha, he pray lo big man he talk. Big man, you pass him my blongol now no na. So he pass him my blongol now I'm kill up and me kiss him all and go and talk him all. Mani bla la find him in no stop there by mix bla all happy start. So he gives him all get this plus soldiers, only walk about, only lose him up, or go come up all get of Syria, capital go online by Israel can start over. Em go lap and me talk. Big man, you open my blong. That time my blong only hope all I look in. All stop steering inside our enemy territory. Now kill it up and also. You may kill him, kill him all. And the papa, you may kill him all. You know can kill him all man is stop finish. Man, all man you all him finish here. All by walk on them son, you like kill him all no one. Walk in Tarabla Kai na party na give him all. Na sali all go back lo people lo. Go back lo king. Talk blonde in soft la, you yet by interpreting. But me like him all get up. Suppose I blow you pass all developments come out. Suppose you got bigger trees stop inside lo life blow you. Suppose you got hatred stuff. Suppose you got politics stuff like you, na ito all same. Me got more sabe, na me no like cooperate one them not black. I blow you hope. Me pray that I blow you hope. Now you look but when them stand by come up, you may walk one them, the province blame me by the borough, now you can kiss in good problem. All people from me, Manusians, you are all in good hands. Let us celebrate. Papua New Guinea is in good hands, and Manus will be successful. Thank you so much.